coming across and go.
Remember our school days when we learned how to connect the dots and form patterns and shapes? Well, I'm sure you can easily connect the dots to read the word creativity at the top of this picture. Can you also connect the dots to read the word creativity at the bottom of the picture when it's written in Punjabi script? Maybe you just see a random mess of dots because it's difficult to recognise creativity when it's in a language we don't understand. In a similar way, we're failing to recognise creativity in the vocational business curriculum in further education colleges. We don't know what to look for, so we don't see it even when it's there. Why don't we know what to look for? My research indicates various reasons. For example, our culture, our lack of training and lack of time. First of all, our culture. We're expected to tick boxes instead of connecting the dots. So teachers tick boxes to meet Ofsted requirements. Students tick boxes to meet awarding body requirements. Managers tick boxes to judge the quality of lessons. But there are no tick boxes for creativity. Secondly, the lack of training. Can you remember being taught how to develop your creativity skills when you were at school? My guess is you will say something like, well, no, not specifically. Your answer wouldn't be very different to most business teachers I interviewed this year who say they have never been taught or trained how to develop creativity skills. This undermines their ability to recognise creativity. Thirdly, there's the issue of time. Some teachers and students spend so much time being creative that mundane aspects, for example their paperwork, is often left to the last minute or incomplete, which makes them highly unpopular with their peers. Instead of being influential, they seem to be chaotic, like this pattern of dots, which actually says creativity for those who understand the language. My conclusions include that those of us who value creativity see it because we're looking for it. We recognise it because we understand it, and we promote it because we consider it to be an essential survival skill. The good news is there are students and teachers who instinctively recognise how to connect the dots. The bad news is they're often invisible because they don't know, they don't want to be put in a tick box. Creativity is not meant to be contained in a tick box. So I'm saying let's connect the dots and see how creativity thrives to improve business education in order to achieve greater prosperity.